They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley.
Number 26.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Chandler Jones.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 12 carries, 68 yards.
And partner, I thought it was a lot of fun for us to be able to sit in on their film session with the offensive line. We saw how they blocked it up last week to pretty good success, and we see what their game plan is for this week. They expect that defensive front to be someone they can move.
On second down, here's Barkley. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
The pickup of 3 brings up 2nd and 7. At the 39-yard line.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Jack Fox out to punt here on 4th down. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. So here come the Bills on offense for the first time. And their quarterback, well, everyone knows he's got height, standing at 6'6".
And I thought it was a really nice performance last week by him. 3 touchdown passes. I think that signifies exactly what he was getting done. He did have the 1 interception.
But that's the ratio you say you're okay with, right?
If you go 3-to-1, you're going to be pretty happy over the course of the season. And let's face it, he'll never blame the receiver publicly. But behind closed doors, he probably told his agent, hey, what's the deal? I should have had a perfect game.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
But when you're going up against a talented receiver like that, you just know that they're going to bring more people to him, right? They're going to double cover him every chance they get.
I think that is what we're going to see all game long. An early taste of that double, maybe even sometimes triple coverage we might see.
Yeah, I think what they're counting on, his talent to sometimes beat that double coverage.
This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 12 yards there and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Adam Thielen, incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
They throw again on 2nd down. This one's complete. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. And they're left looking at 3rd and 8 after the 2nd down pass play only went for 2. Looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted. Picked by Trayvon Mullen. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Touchdown, Tennessee.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. And this is good. Our score, 7-0 Tennessee. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Jackson now to return. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
On the return, the Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
And now back out comes the offense. And right now, a lot to like on that screen. They've wrapped up the division, currently sitting in the number 2 spot. But remember, that no longer means a bye into the divisional round.
No, partner, you're right. They made that change for the 2020 season. So being in the number 1 spot is the ultimate deal. It used to be the top 2. Get those opening weekend buys. Now it's just number 1. But still, a lot at stake, as you mentioned. They could end up with 2, possibly 3 home games if things shake out correctly and they continue to win in the playoffs.
Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number 1, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
A gain of 6 there on first.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 yards there, first down.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at him and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. It's brought in left side by Tate. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Titans' 43-yard line.
Completes it to Hardman. He is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
Now how about this throw right here? Had to throw it to the left sideline, and you know the timing's got to be correct on this one. Ball's got to be right where it needs to be, and it was. That's because he had great arm strength on that one, able to drive the football. Quarterbacks love it when they can show off their arms.
They'll run on first down. It's Taylor. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line.
The tackle made.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He gets this into the hands of Taylor. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. That's complete to Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Finding Hardman here over the middle.
That's another.
And the Bills are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? Ball gets tipped in the air, because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. 2nd and 5. Be interesting. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Robert Tonyan, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. That pass also evens the ledger for the rookie quarterback. Had the interception earlier, and now he gets the touchdown throw.
The ideal touchdown-interception ratio is, what, 3-1 for the best quarterbacks? But he's a rookie. Just getting back to even is a big deal. Increases the confidence his teammates have in him as he tries to become their leader.
It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So that one a 13-play drive in total, and it ends in a Buffalo touchdown. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25.
The Titans coming back onto the field for their 2nd drive and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, it's time for them.
And he coughed it up. And the Bills have recovered.
Newton's pass complete.
Thank goodness for heaters up here. And thank goodness I don't have to carry the football in this game. It's January. It's cold out there. Trying to clutch the football and absorb the hits, not easily done.
Yeah, we saw a product of the elements right there. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. This offense, thankful, I'm sure, to have the football back, but also, Charles, after a long drive of their own, they've got to be a little weary.
Yeah, I would agree with that, and what you have to do to combat it, try and get fresh legs in where you can, especially the skill positions. And then for the offensive line, instead of attacking, maybe slow the tempo down a little bit, let them catch their breath.
Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive.
The pass.
A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Hartman. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Taylor. And he is going to get this close to the 1st down markers. He's brought down at the Titans' 26. So they get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
1st and 10 at the 20.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge.
Taylor.
The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Taylor. And as he stopped behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
Well, that was not what you would call straight line pursuit for a middle linebacker to make this play. He's got to work his way through the clutter to get to the ball carrier on the outside, and he does exactly that. That's called avoiding the trash.
Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He'll drop this down to Taylor. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. These two teams all tied after one.
Justin Tucker on for the field goal. A 39-yard attempt.
Tucker's kick is good. And the Bills will take a 3-0 lead.
Makes the score Bills 10, Titans 7.
So good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. It's their 3rd drive now, and so far we've seen a punt. In that 2nd drive, CD, they turned the ball over, so not the start that they were envisioning.
Yeah, they've been ineffective so far, but look, they've worked on a game plan all week long. Don't get away from it too soon. Find a way to get some significant gains, loosen up, get going, and then they should be okay the rest of the way.
Newton's
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Made by Devin Bush. It's a gain of 6.
Now it's Barkley.
1st down.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
He was taken down by Grant Delpit. It's a gain of 7.
Now Saquon Barkley. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
With his size, it often takes more than one guy to get him down, but if you can at least slow him up and the reinforcements arrive, you have a chance to get him on the ground, and that they did that time for a loss.
Newton on 3rd down. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. It's a gain of 4 there and gives him a new set of downs.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the 1st half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the 2nd half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
So after 2 1st downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. This is Barkley. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
Saquon Barkley on the carry.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
It's 3rd down and 7 yards.
A shotgun snap for Newton. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle.
Newton's pass.
And they'll get this across the midfield stripe, but still winding up short of the 1st down.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Here's Jack Fox now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. This is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 20.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. A good job in the passing game, decent job in the running game, but really they've been more effective through the air. We'll see if that shifts at all as this goes on.
Thus far, it feels like they're calling this game in reverse. Normally you run to set up the pass. Here it feels like they're passing, hoping to set up the run and be more effective later on in the game.
Yeah, you can do it both ways. We usually talk about it in the reverse, however.
No doubt about it.
7 yards, the pickup there. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Caught right side, Tate. And he's got to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now Taylor. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd.
They run the option on 2nd down. And he's going to be taken down. Back around the 35-yard line.
Quarterback taken down and sacked.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast and a big sack. So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. Got a man. It's Tanyan complete. And he is going to have the Bills' first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 16 yards there, and the Bills have a first down.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll run with Taylor. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Jonathan Taylor.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
At the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings
back to throw now on 2nd and 10. This will be caught just inside the 10. And the Bills are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. The Bills passing game getting them down the field. They've got another first down.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
And this is going to be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. 2nd interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. Now following the interception, here's Newton. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there. It's 2nd down.
And incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
On 2nd and 10, Newton. His throw incomplete.
Newton's pass.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
The Titans on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Newton now to throw. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll bring up 4th down. Well, you can see what they wanted to do. They wanted to set up the screen there, but it got blown up.
It's hard to run that play if you're not getting a lot of pressure at the quarterback because the space doesn't open up. They were able to read that one and slow it down and stop it before they could get a first down.
On now is the Titans punter, standing right on his own 5-yard line. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. This will be taken at the 10. They'll call that a 61-yard punt. He got all of that one. And the Bills will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. Buffalo set to get the football back here. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
On the draw is Taylor. And he takes us across the 15 to the 17. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Here's Taylor. Big hold of the 30. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. The 20. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, 83 yards. And the Bills will add on to their lead. And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
And, partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again, and again, and again. It's not that heavy, sir. I'll take it.
Now Tucker to add the PAT.
Extra point.
It's good to make it 17-7. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it was capped off by a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, but he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
Robbie Anderson making his way back onto the field. Hasn't had his best day to this point here in the second quarter, and they're losing. You got to think, though, that also means that maybe the defense doing a good job on him. There's 2 sides to that coin.
I would agree, so you have to give them credit, but that means you've got to find a way to beat that defense and make sure one of your top playmakers touches the football and has an impact on the game. Change formations, change where he lines up, put him in motion, anything possible to shake him free.
Maybe that greater impact comes here on this drive. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
At the 32-yard line.
They'll run with Barkley. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
It's a gain of 6. And
on first down, Newton got his man, Robbie Anderson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Out of the gun, Newton. It's brought in complete. It's John Brown. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 12 more yards there and another first down. From the gun, here's Newton. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
And 6. At the Bills.
Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
And it's 3rd down.
Throwing again is Newton. And able to find John Brown. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Back to the air, Newton on 2nd down. Now the ball comes loose. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you've got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Completes it to Hardman. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. On the crossing route, complete. It's Tate. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4.
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Tate. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. And the Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Back to throw now on 1st down. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy.
And this Tennessee defense for the 2nd straight play gets him behind the line. They're not messing around.
43-yard line.
So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thank you as always. Welcome into our final regular season edition of our Halftime Report. Playoff lives hanging in the balance as we take you around the NFL one final time. We'll get started down at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, where it was the visiting Falcons who were able to come away with the victory. Sony Michel leading the way on the ground there. Next, we head north to Philly to check on the Eagles at home at Lincoln Financial Field. And in that one, it's the visiting Giants who have the lead. Brandon Cooks, a touchdown reception. Finally, we finish at MetLife Stadium to see what's going on with the Jets. And things didn't work out so well as they fall to the visiting New England Patriots. A 31-point win.
And okay, so much. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. Jackson now to return.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
1st and 10.
Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
At the 34-yard line.
They run with Taylor. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard on the place. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And he goes out right around the 39. His first catch of this third quarter, he had 7 in the first half. It's also a first down. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. 38-yard line, second and 11.
At the 38-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. And he finds the tight end, Reed. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one.